we'll go right into questions.
Yeah, thanks, Nico. Again, had a good start to the game. I thought we were organized and compact. Andrew didn't have much to do in the first half. Had a few chances to get up by multiple goals. Got in at halftime. Obviously, they made some subs at the half. You know, again, we're tough to play against. I think we gave up 2 shots on goal, 0 corner kicks, but still found a way to make some big mistakes and get punished for them. So again, haven't been able to make the little plays to get us over the hump. It's unacceptable how many games we haven't been able to find a way to win. And the way that we've done it has been really, really disappointing. We've become very fragile, which is uncharacteristic of this group. So again, hurts. Have to have a quick turnaround and get ready for New England on Wednesday.
Thanks, Jim. Matt to George.
Hey Jim, you talk about that fragility. Do you think it's the same thing that keeps happening? It's different things. I mean, some of the pass that Jack tries to make is maybe not a pass that he feels like he needs to try some point last year. I wonder, that leads to the second goal. Does it seem like it's one thing or it's a lot of different things? How do you see it?
Yeah, look, Matt, we're playing with a 1-0 lead on the road. Of course, we can talk about the chances we had in the first half. The best defense sometimes is to get that second and third goal, but we didn't do that. So once it gets to the 75th minute, can we be strong enough to bend but not break? And if you look at the first goal, again, I think we have 5 guys in the box to their 2 or 3 really that can make a play on the ball, and we don't do a good enough job. And the second one, you're right. It's Jack Elliott, who's one of our best passers of the ball on our team, makes an uncharacteristic, 50-yard ball on the ground right down the middle that's straight, which we don't ever want to play because those can get turned over. So in that instance, maybe play a longer ball that we have a chance to fight for the first and win the second. We don't do that. And then I think what happens is Jack maybe compounds it by just not, dropping, keeping his shape as a center back. He wants to make amends for it, which I understand, and he leaves the line, and they just slip a kid through, and he scores at the near post. So again, it hurts because after every one of these games, Matt, you look at it and you go, were we outplayed and dominated for all 90 minutes? It never really feels that way. But like I said, we can't make a play right now to get us over the hump to get a win. And it's not going to end until we find a way to do that. And the only cure for this, you can talk about training, running, what fitness, you can talk about tactics. It really comes down to us just finding a way to grind out a win, ugly, pretty, however it is, and then it's behind us.
Joe Tanzi.
Hey Jim, when it comes to that, is it maybe more mental and focusing on the mental side of these mistakes? Because the physical abilities are still showing for the majority of the rest of these games, but it feels like it's maybe mental errors that are compounding it as well in the back.
Yeah, we've had, again, unforced errors, and that part hurts. I think in all instances we have enough guys behind the ball to make plays. It goes from us being in control to us completely out of control and picking the ball out of our net from kind of nothing. That's what hurts the most. So I'm sure there's a mental aspect to it for sure that we can find a way to fight through. But yeah, again, I feel for these guys because they do give everything, but they just haven't found a way to get past this tough stretch that we're in.
And then real quick, how close was Andre to making it tonight?
Yeah, close. The hope is he'll continue to train fully and hopefully be ready for Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, it's something that we need. Obviously, to get him back will be big. But still, we've had instances where these games shouldn't be losses. At a minimum, find a way to get a tie out of tonight. It's a game where we've done enough to at least leave and go back to Philly with a point. Obviously, you always won 3. But maybe, yeah, Dre gives us a spark to get us over and find a way to get a win.
We have enough time for one more question. Jose Nunez.
Jim, I wanted to ask you about Jesus. Obviously, bodies are very thin all around. He came off looking in a lot of pain and sort of
Yeah.
limping. What's the assessment on him right away? Obviously, a lot of stuff has to happen between now and Wednesday.
Yeah, so Jesus, first of all, to play the game shows how brave he is. He's a guy who wants to be part of it as hard as it is right now. He still wants to be on the field fighting. He had basically a cast on to get through training all week and to get through the game in the 60 minutes. So he pushed as hard as he could. You could see a play where he rolls it right before, probably 10 minutes before he asked to come out. But yeah, he fought for us. He's been a leader in that he wants to be part of things. He's not going to quit and lay down, and has been fighting like crazy to get on the field. I thought did a good job tonight. Hopefully he heals up quick and is able to contribute on Wednesday and Saturday again.
And then a quick follow-up in terms of the commentary today, both the Spanish and the English-speaking feed mentioned that today would have, or per you, or a conversation you had with him, today could have been Kevin Sullivan's debut, and potentially moving it to Wednesday. Is there any truth to that? Was something lost in translation?
Debut, I don't know about that, but he would have been. We wanted to bring him with the group. We wanted to have him in the 20. A decision was made right after the game finished. The Union 2 game finished. Paperwork, league rules, child labor laws in Canada different. I don't tend or pretend to understand
Sure.
all. So that's a league question. But we weren't able to have him ready. It was up to literally as our bus was leaving the parking lot trying to get it done, and it didn't work out. So I don't know all the ins and outs of why, but he wasn't able to be selected. I thought it would have been good to at least bring him, with the 20, get used to what it is on the road and be around a first team environment, which he's been around, but games are different and travel's different, and the real MLS games are much different. So wasn't able to do that. Hopefully he can be part of the 20 back in the States. We'll see what the rules are though.
Thank you so much, Jim. Safe travels.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, everyone.